Now let's take up some questions for practice on indices, right? Let's take up the first question. The first question is 8 raised to the power 2x plus 3 is equal to 2 raised to the power 3x, right? Now there are two ways to do this. Let's take up the first one. If I write this as this 8 as 2 cube and whole to the power 2x plus 3 is equal to 2 to the power 3x. We have done the rules, the powers get multiplied. So if we have a to the power x whole to the power y, it becomes a to the power x into y. So here on the left hand side, it will become 2 to the power 3 into 2x plus 3 is equal to 2 to the power 3x. Now as you can see on both the sides, the base is same, that is 2. So the powers can be equated. This means 3 into 2x plus 3 is equal to 3x. Alright, so 3 and 3 get cancelled. We have 2x plus 3 equal to x. Okay, so bring x to the left hand side and 3 to the right hand side. So this gives us 2x minus x equal to minus 3. That is x equal to minus 3. So the required value of x is minus 3. So this is one way of doing this question, right? The other way could have been, I'll write it here itself. The other way could have been, I'll write the equation again. It is 8 raised to the power 2x plus 3 equal to 2 to the power 3x. In the second method, what we could do is, look at the right hand side. It is 2 to the power 3x. This can be written as 2 to the power 3 whole to the power x. So it becomes 8 to the power 2x plus 3 equal to 2 cube is 8 to the power x. Right? So now the bases are same, that is 8. So the powers can be equated. 2x plus 3 equal to x. We'll get the same equation, and on solving we'll get x equal to minus 3. Right, so in any case the answer is going to be the same, but we could have used the base as 2 or the base as 8. Alright, let's take up the next question. Now this question says simplify this expression, that is 2 into x to the power 1 by 2 raised to the power 3 divided by 4x square. Right, so we have done a rule wherein we say that a into b to the power x, this can be taken as a to the power x into b to the power x. So here we can separate the numerator like this, 2 to the power 3 into x to the power 1 by 2 to the power 3 divided by 4x square, right? Now 2 cube is 8 into this x to the power 1 by 2 to the power 3 can be written as x to the power 3 by 2, the powers get multiplied, divided by 4 into x square. Now 4 cancels 8 2 times, so we have 2 into x to the power. Now 3 by 2 minus 2. So 3 by 2 minus 2. It can be written as, so powers get subtracted because we have a to the power x upon a to the power y. It will be a to the power x minus y. Alright. So this becomes 2 into x to the power minus 1 by 2. Right. Now it depends on the option how it is mentioned. Because the power is negative, it can be sent below. It can be sent in denominator. So it can also be written as 2 divided by x to the power 1 by 2. Or it can also be written as 2 divided by root of x. Alright, so these are the three ways in which the options can be given. Don't worry, option will be only one of them. Okay, now let's go to the next question. Now this says find x, and the equation is 17 to the power 3.5 into 17 to the power x is equal to 17 to the power 8. This is a very simple question. On the right hand side it will be 17 to the power. The powers get added. So 3.5 plus x is equal to, and on the right hand side it will be 17 to the power 8. Now both sides base is 17. So we can say 3.5 plus x is equal to 8. Right? So very simply x is equal to 8 minus 3.5, which is equal to 4.5. So the answer of this question is 4.5. Okay. Now this question says find x, a by b raised to the power x minus 1 is equal to b by a raised to the power x minus 3. Now please understand, if there is a number k, if it goes in denominator, it can be written as 1 by k to the power minus 1. Right? So in this case, how it is used, let's see, it is a by b raised to the power x minus 1 is equal to b by a raised to the power x minus 3. So this can be written as, let's say a by b to the power x minus 1, we keep left hand side same. But on the right hand side, we say it is a by b raised to the power minus 1 whole to the power x minus 3. So what we are saying is b by a is eventually equal to a by b raised to the power minus 1. Okay. Right? We can directly say that. Why? Because let me put it this way. A by b raised to the power minus 1 is equal to 1 by a by b. Hence it is equal to b by a. So b by a can be replaced as a by b raised to minus 1. So we have a by b to the power x minus 1 equal to a by b raised to the power. Now see, the powers will get multiplied. Minus 1 into x minus 3. Okay. Now you can see the bases are same, a by b and a by b. So the powers can be equated. Okay. So what we will do is, we will say that the power on the left hand side, that is x minus 1, is equal to power on the right hand side, that is minus 1 into x minus 3. Okay. So we have x minus 1 is equal to minus 1 into x minus 3. Simplify, it is x minus 1 equal to minus x plus 3. So this minus x comes to this left hand side, it becomes x plus x. And minus 1 goes to the other side, becomes 1 plus 3. So we have 2x equal to 4, and that means x is equal to 2. So the answer of this question is 2. Alright. Now let's take up this question. It says, find the value of x, where it is given that 25 to the power 7.5 into 5 to the power 2.5 divided by 125 to the power 1.5 is equal to 5 raised to x. Before going ahead, if you remember, 5 raised to 0 is equal to 1, 5 raised to 1 is equal to 5, 5 raised to 2 is equal to 25, 5 raised to 3 is equal to 125. So here 125 and 25 are going to be used. So let's use that. On the left hand side, we will have 25 can be written as 5 square to the power 7.5 into 5 to the power 2.5. Now this division can be taken like this, divide by 125 to the power 1.5. Okay. So this is equal to 5 to the power x. Now further, in numerator we will have 5 to the power 2 into 7.5, the power gets multiplied, right, into 5 to the power 2.5 divide by 125 can be written as 5 cube whole to the power 1.5, which is already there, is equal to 5 raised to the power x. Now further, what we can do is, it is in numerator it will be 5 raised to the power 2 into 7.5 is 15 into 5 raised to the power 2.5. In denominator it will be 5 raised to the power 3 into 1.5, right, that is equal to 5 raised to x. So what we have here is, in numerator we will have 5 raised to the power 15 plus 2.5, and in denominator it is 5 raised to the power 4.5, that is equal to 5 raised to the power x. This means we have 5 raised to the power 15 plus 2.5 is 17.5 minus the denominator power will go in numerator as a subtraction, 4.5 is equal to 5 raised to the power x. So that gives us 5 raised to the power 13 equal to 5 raised to the power x. Hence the answer of this question is 13. Right. Now the next question, it says simplify this expression. Right. Here we will be using the powers of 3. If you remember, 3 raised to the power 0 is 1, 3 raised to the power 1 is 9, 3 raised to the power 1 is 3, 3 raised to the power 2 is 9, 3 raised to the power 3 is 27, 3 raised to the power 4 is 81, 3 raised to the power 5 is 243. Right? In exam, you don't have to write all these values. For here you can just see directly, that's why I have written the values here. Now let's look at this expression. This expression can be written as, in place of 243, we can take 3 raised to the power 5 whole to the power n by 5. Okay. Now multiply by 3 raised to the power 2n plus 1. Now divide by 9 to the power n. 9 can be written as 3 square to the power n into 3 to the power n minus 1. Right. So in numerator we have, now this 5 and n by 5 will get multiplied and 5 gets cancelled. So we have 3 to the power n into 3 to the power 2n plus 1. In denominator we'll have 3 to the power 2 into n, that is 3 to the power 2n into 3 to the power n minus 1. So this becomes, in numerator all the powers will get added. So it is 3 to the power n plus 2n plus 1 divide by, in denominator again all the powers will get added. So 3 to the power 2n plus n minus 1. Right. So this can be written as, in numerator 3 to the power 3n plus 1 and in denominator 3 to the power 3n minus 1. Right. So this is 3 to the power, when we take the denominator and numerator, the power gets subtracted. So 3n plus 1 minus 3n minus 1. So what happens, if you open the bracket, it will be 3 to the power 3n plus 1 minus 3n plus 1. So 3n and 3n get cancelled. Be careful about the sign. So it is 3 square, which is 9. So the final answer of this question is 9. Alright.